So if you haven't already heard the news, multiple sources are reporting that Lamborghini is set to leave the WEC ahead of the 2025 season. And if you haven't already watched this video, it's imperative that you do, as it breaks down the details of this news. This video though is a part 2 of the previous one, because with Lamborghini potentially exiting the series, that leaves multiple spaces on the grid for 2025. So in this video, I'll explain the implications of this potential bombshell announcement from Lamborghini, and specifically which cars could take those spots. For 2025, the WEC will expand the entry list for the full season to a max total of 40 cars, meaning an additional 4 from this year to the next. So far, this is what we know for Hypercar, which includes at least 18 cars on the grid. And for LMGT3 next year, we will see at least 18 cars, racing full-time, just like in 2024. This leaves a total of 6 spots on the grid, with the absence of Lamborghini's entries taken into consideration. Right off the bat, I can confidently say that one of those spaces will go to Proton Competition, who is expected to field an additional Porsche 963 in the Hypercar class, alongside their already existing number 99 car. Judging how the German team is pulling back their IMSA effort to just the Michelin endurance rounds, and according to recent sources, Proton Competition looks all but confirmed to take one of those spots. I feel that 2 of the grid slots will be filled by LMGT3 entries from Mercedes. Out of all the rest of the car companies out there that are interested in LMGT3, the German marque is the most likely of them to join the category. The Mercedes-AMG GT3 is a car that has proven itself worthy of competing at Le Mans and across the world in the WEC. Having won multiple endurance races and titles over the years, which included the IMSA GTD Drivers and Manufacturers Championships in 2024. So I definitely think that Mercedes will enter 2 cars into LMGT3 next year, thus making their return to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. This leaves us with realistically 3 more spaces, only considering the possibility of Lamborghini leaving. I think the battle for these spaces is going to be between Vanwall and Isotta Fraschini. These 2 small brands have both raced in the WEC before in the Hypercar class, and have both raced at the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. Vanwall was rejected from the 2024 season grid, and Isotta Fraschini was forced to leave just before the round in Austin, Texas. Vanwall is very much prepared to return to the WEC in 2025, with the Austrian-based company making major adjustments to their Van der Waals 680 hypercar, and team owner Colin Collis also claims that they can field 2 cars to comply with that new 2-car mandate rule for 2025. While I feel Isotta Fraschini has a better chance of getting into the WEC, there is still the matter on if they are ready to return. Isotta Fraschini does not yet have a partner to run their Tipo 6 LMH Competizione in the WEC, following the breakaway with the French team Duquesne. Plus, they seem to be also going through some major changes on the motorsport side of the company. So right now, I am more optimistic about Vanwall's chances of getting into the WEC with 2 cars, as they do have a legitimate opportunity to make a return in 2025, if of course they're accepted by the WEC. So that's a quick breakdown of the options to fill the remaining slots in the WEC, if and when Lamborghini pull out of Hypercar and LMGT3. If the Italian brand leaves, who do you think will fill those spots in 2025? Well, I would definitely be interested in hearing your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like sports car endurance racing, this might be the channel for you. I'm making content on the WEC, IMSA, and so on every single week. In fact, there are some videos out on your screen all about these topics. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.